Welcome to Laura's show in America. Today we have a special guest that survived to an airplane emergency. So, please welcome the first guest. Please, Riff, come on.
Well, hi Laura.
Hi, how are you, darling?
Fine, thank you.
So, tell me how was everything the day of the emergency?
Okay, so that was a normal day. I was going to fly with my dad as I usually do. But then I found out that he was going to be late because when I arrived to the place where our airplane usually is, I found a note that says that he was going to be late, but he didn't give me any reasons or anything. So I started wondering what was he doing or with who or whatever. Then he arrived like an hour late and he was with this woman, Roxanne, that I don't like her at all. And he was, but this time I noticed that I have seen her before. But Roxanne, this time was his co-pilot. The time that I have seen her before was when my dad had that disease that you know about it, right?
Yeah.
And he was his nurse. She was his
God.
nurse. Yeah, but this time she was his co-pilot, so I started wondering, and I get really like, oh my god, really annoying.
Yeah, I can understand you.
And I put on my headphones and I just sat there, and started listening to music when I noticed that my dad left the airplane on automatic pilot and went to the back with Roxanne. Yes, and then I started hearing like some noise. I noticed that the engine was broken. Yeah, and I shouted to my dad, and he went running to the front of the airplane with Roxanne. And Roxanne just sat there crying and shouting, but while my dad and I tried to fix it, and we just had to land it on an empty space.
Oh, I see. So, we have a surprise for you.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I know
thank you.
you're welcome. Roxanne. So, Roxanne, please come in. Isn't this an amazing surprise?
No, it's not.
Why not? Okay, so... Hey! Okay, so Roxanne, tell me about it. How was everything that day? Who was there with you?
So,
What were you doing?
I was at my office first, as usual, when Charles called me and asked me if I wanted to be his co-pilot for a couple of days. Then, just because he was going to be all by himself. Then, when the day arrived, we were in the airplane, and then Charles told me that his daughter was there. So, when the day came, he told me that he was going to present me somebody. I was really surprised and really confused. Then I saw his daughter, and I didn't knew he had a daughter. Well, I smell it. But anyways, I didn't care because I knew I was not going to do anything bad. Then I get really annoyed and I grabbed Charles to the back in the airplane and nothing happened.
Oh, darling, yeah. You two have a problem to solve. I have a surprise for you too. Let the bastard come in! You!
Hello,
Give him an applause. Hi, Charles, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for inviting me here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
And okay.
So, Charles, now I want your version of the story. Tell me how was everything that day?
Okay.
What were you doing? Why you invite Roxanne there? And why your daughter was there?
And
also?
why did you leave the airplane on automatic pilot?
And why did you like her? About
Okay,
she
stop.
being a nurse?
I'm gonna tell you everything, but let me start. At the beginning, as a normal day, wake up, I went to the station. So I needed a co-pilot. So I called Roxanne because she's more specialized in the airplane issues, you know?
Oh,
Yes.
you know that.
It says that I will be waiting for you at the airplane because I was running late. Then I gotta go to take Roxanne, then went to the airplane and the flight started. As usual, I need a cup of coffee because I didn't sleep well as last night, you know?
What were you doing that night?
I was waking up doing coffee for my wife.
You were partying, I know it.
No, that's actually true.
You're with me, don't lie.
That's true. That's not true. Oh, that wasn't true. Let me finish.
Okay, please stop.
Then
Don't kill your child.
Then I hear that the engine works. Then I realized that I was in panic at that time, but I was with these two beautiful women at the airplane. Sorry, honey, but that's true.
Don't touch me.
Then
Thank
I
you.
gotta go and manage the airplane. So I needed to find an empty space to land. For luck, that was very soon. Yeah. So I landed and everyone was okay.
You know that you expose others' life.
I
And
know.
you lied to your dad or to your wife.
I feel guilty about that, but you know I'm thankful of God that everyone got saved. I wouldn't forgive me anything happened to you both.
No.
So what do you think about these two being together?
We're not together.
I don't really mind
You're just my
May I
companion.
talk? May I talk? Thank you. Okay, so I don't really mind because the experience of that was incredible, right? It was so exciting and I loved the adrenaline I felt at the moment. The only thing that really hurts me is that my dad lied to me and to my mom all this time. Just saying that she was the nurse or the co-pilot or I don't know, whatever.
I'm so sorry, honey, but that's true.
Touch me, thank you.
Okay, so this case is chosen. What? What happened now?
I know I don't really belong here, but you teach me everything, like your whole family, so I know you have to leave. But I'm too good for you. I have to say that.
You were never good to me.
Always.
Or for anyone
Never.
except me.
Okay, so this case is chosen on Laura's Show in America.